Good morning, everybody. It is the 6th of November, and we are set up right here on the hidey hole food plot, right where the crick pinch is. I love hunting this spot during the rut because bucks that are chasing does oftentimes will chase them right through this pinch. They'll chase them into this brush, and then they don't have anywhere to go, and they end up coming right through this pinch right here to my right, where cruising bucks always funnel through here. So, you never know. November 6th, anything could happen. We've got 3 bucks that are kind of in the area. Unit, the heavy 9, and then Big's buck, which is across the road. He actually hasn't crossed the road yet, but going off last year's data, it's about the time when I picked him up over here. So he could cross at any point, but we're going to sit tight, see what happens. It's a beautiful morning. The wind calmed down. We got a wind out of the northwest, just blowing right over my left shoulder here. What more could you ask for? I've got the crossbow with me this morning. All we need is a mature buck, and we'll have everything we need back here. Got a thermos full of coffee, a few snacks. Don't get much better than this. We'll turn you on when something starts to happen here. Well, those are the first 2 deer I've seen this morning. That's never a good sign when a fawn smells you. We're gonna have to keep all these windows sealed shut, because we can't have that. And we'll keep this thing sealed right up so there's no scent escaping here. Deer seem on edge, like something might be coming through the swamp. I'm keeping these windows closed right now just because I don't want my scent swirling around out there. I guess they're calling back down now a little bit. Well, the one's looking. They must be hearing something in there for them to be looking like that. these fawns are looking hard over to the right again. Nothing ended up coming out of the left side when they looked over there super hard, but they're definitely really eyeing up the right side of the plot over there. There's got to be something over there. Boy, they're still just staring over there. I don't see anything, but something's got their attention. No, that one's walking over that way. I don't know. They certainly acted like something was going on over there, but maybe not. Well, there's a spike. We had a 4-point that skirted the back of the food plot about 5 minutes ago that I didn't get video of. He just went right through. So that's the second little buck we've seen. Well, it's 11 in the morning, and we ended up only seeing 4 or 5 doe and fawns and 2 little bucks the whole morning, so it was pretty uneventful. Had a lot of hype going into this, but just didn't live up to it. You really, I think, need doe that's close or coming in right now to be on them, and there was none of that this morning here, so we're going to be back after him here in a few hours, and we'll take you along with me. We'll see you then. I'm sneaking down in here, putting cameras up, and just bumped a doe out of her bed, and there's 2 or 3 different bucks that were all right around her. One pretty nice buck I saw go out the backside. This little 6-point just ran right up to me. I don't know if it thought I was a freaking deer or what, but obviously a hot doe bedded in here. Trying to find a good spot for this camera. There are bucks running literally everywhere in here. And I don't have my bow. Well, that was some pretty crazy encounters in there. I saw 4 different bucks. 2 of them came running right up to me. Literally 10 yards from me. I'm wearing a brown coat, so I wondered if they thought I was a deer or what, but grunting and carrying on. Chasing a hot doe all over in there. I'm just deploying a bunch of cameras in this area trying to find a certain deer. So I don't have any intentions of hunting, and I don't think there's any deer I'd even shoot here, but I want to see what's going on, so that's why I was there in the first place. Boy, there's a scrape just tore up right there. Definitely where we want to be. I'm all set up, and I just got to where I'm at in the tree, and I had a nice 2-year-old walk right up to the tree. He must have heard me making some noise coming in, and he came over to check it out. Walked right under me. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to video with a GoPro because I forgot the mount to my good camera. So I got this fancy camera arm, and I'm going to have a GoPro attached to it. It's the fanciest camera arm for a GoPro you ever seen. That'll probably ensure I shoot a buck tonight, not having a good camera mount hooked up. We got a perfect wind in our face here. We can't see very far in here. We're in the pines. I tried to stay a little bit lower, but there's a big scrape right here, and it's thick bedding cover on each side of us in here. So I've got the crossbow with me. Not that I should have just took the compound. You can't shoot further than 25, 30 yards in here anyways. We'll sit tight and see what happens. Well, you can't even make this up. I just got a notification from my cell cam on the main ridge in Cherry Ridge where I hunted yesterday all day. I don't know if you can see it, but Heavy 9 just walked right by that stand. Couldn't really hunt that stand with this wind that we have anyways, but still frustrating. That's going to do it on November 6th, and pretty uneventful, really. This evening we just saw that one 2-year-old, and that was kind of funny. So this morning I had put some doe and heat urine on my boots, and then when I got to that tree, there was some left in the bottom of the bottle, and I just sprayed it out, and that buck would not leave. Like, he kind of circled the tree, and then he walked away, and then he came back and circled the tree, walked away, came back. He just did not want to leave that doe and heat scent. It was kind of amusing watching him, but that was really all I saw all evening. It was pretty uneventful other than him. We'll be back after him tomorrow. Obviously, Heavy 9 walked right by the stand on Cherry Ridge that I had been hunting this week. So it is what it is. We'll be back after him. Monty's coming home tomorrow. I think he'll be able to hunt tomorrow evening, so there'll be 2 of us in the woods soon. Thanks for watching, everybody.